In studio is Sean Thompson. Sean, you, I guess for every show, well, tell me, how often do you tech a show? Is it every time that you come in and a show is teched?
Well, tech always happens after the rehearsal process in the studio before we have an audience in the theater.
So you guys have been rehearsing and rehearsing,
right,
and then you come to Utica to tech.
Yeah, we rehearsed for 4 weeks in New York City, and then, came here for tech for 2 weeks.
All right. And Derek, we were talking about the fact that this is an economic, and having, by the way, the Assemblyman Anthony Brindisi in here as well to talk about this, it's an economic boom. To tech a show in a city is people that are here and working, and they're eating, and they're staying at restaurants, or staying at, sometimes that happens. They'll stay at a restaurant. You're there a little too long. But staying in hotels. And
they close down the restaurants.
It's a great boom.
Yeah, they don't get off until 11:30 at night.
Right.
And they're hungry. They've worked all day.
Yeah.
You know, they're exhausted. But, yeah, absolutely. The economic impact on just Utica and Oneida County is huge. We're hiring 10,000 manpower hours for this show off of the streets of Utica to do all the various phases that you need to complete during the tech phase. And these are all local union labor. These are people that can't make ends meet and need second jobs, people that possibly are on the unemployment lines currently. We're taking them off to do work on the show. And, it's great for them and their families, it's a big plus.
And, Sean, so you've been here for how long? A week now?
About half a week
so far. Week.
Yeah, we got here on Monday.
And so what's a day like for you as you get ready for the show?
Well, right now we're just adding all the elements into the show, right? So we just added our costumes in yesterday. The sound design's coming in, the set design's coming in, and the orchestra will be here on Sunday. So typical day is just showing up, getting in the costume, and seeing what's getting thrown at you today. What tech elements being added to the show today. Yeah, but it's a blast. This show is probably the biggest show I've ever done, tech-wise, for sure. Mm-hmm. The set is massive and beautiful. The costumes are massive and beautiful. So it's been a slow process, I would say, on this tech, because there's so much going on in it. It's exciting, yeah.
So then I have to ask you the question, and I find this is interesting. Where are you from, by the way?
Born and raised in Philly.
Okay.
I live in New York City.
I like Philly, and I love New York, but here you are in upstate.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts of Utica so far?
Oh man, well, I wish I'd seen more than our hotel and the theater, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it seems lovely. I love the old Victorian houses; are beautiful. That I see walking around.
Yeah,
I walked to the Rite Aid on Genesee 2 days ago. Had to pick up some stuff.
He went to Bite Cafe today.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to Bite Cafe. Didn't know that was there. That was a nice little surprise.
Yeah. Well, you've made it if you've been to the Rite Aid. You've seen the city.
I feel like this. Yeah, right.
Well, if you'd like to buy one of those nice Victorian homes, you just give me a call.
Oh, and a funny,
Andrew's
story
in real
is,
estate. Yes,
I had Jim J. Bullock here for Kinky Boots, and I knew Jim from a previous life in San Francisco years and years ago.
Yeah,
and he says, I know I made it when I'm at the Colonial Laundromat doing my laundry.
Yeah, that is it. So, well, listen, we are glad that you guys are here. This is a great show.
Great to be here. Thanks.
And it's going to be exciting. It's free 3 nights. Would you say this is the biggest tech show the biggest show you've dealt with here?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
We've been working on this now for a year, last April. So to see it finally coming together.
Right.
And the size of it is massive. And I'm not seeing it from the same angle that Sean's seeing it. I'm walking through the theater and I'm backstage on occasion, and just to see the energy and what goes into this process, it's overwhelming for me.
Yeah.
It's beautiful too in the same process.
Again, to get tickets and give people a little, those that are listening right now, give them a little bit of an insight on which is the best day to go after right now for the best seats?
Right now, best seats are the Sunday matinee.
Sunday.
Friday is a pretty packed house. Some upper balcony seats are left. Saturday night is kind of the same as Friday night, upper balcony. We do have some orchestra seats available for the Sunday matinee.
Okay. So your best shot is going to be on Sunday
for the best
afternoon.
seat, Sunday matinee,
okay.
Definitely.
All right, and Assemblyman Anthony Brindisi, if you could, just the economic impact here. I think it's important to, we think, well, you're investing in the arts. What is that going to do? But what does it do?
That's one of the biggest investments you could make, I think, and it's certainly one of the things that we look for when we're trying to grow our economy is how do we promote tourism, how do we promote arts and entertainment, And Utica has so many wonderful venues, and Derek has done such a fantastic job.
Yeah.
And we're lucky that we have him here because he brings in such great shows. I mean, the caliber of the shows that he's brought in since he's been here is fantastic.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
imagine it. You know, you're in downtown Utica. You're seeing a Broadway show. You're eating at a fine restaurant. It's a wonderful experience for a couple or a family to go to, and it creates tourism dollars for
Yeah,
our
yeah.
area, not to mention what they're spending building sets, contributing to the local economy, union labor. There's just, it's plus
Yeah,
all around.
yeah. And Derek, if I could, we'll end with this. Let's not forget that this is the only place in North America where you can see this show right now. This is debuting in North America in Utica next Friday.
That is correct. Confirmed.
Pretty big. And it's not
Pretty
like
big.
it's, I decided to write a show. This is it's scored by, this is Andrew Lloyd Webber's score, and this is just,
And
Sorry to
Okay.
cut you off. He told me personally this is his favorite score that he's written.
really?
Yes.
Wow, that is really big.
and you
Man
and you
himself.
and you look at the caliber, for a show like this. If we didn't tech this show, it would never be in Utica. It would not happen.
That's something to
That's
think about.
how we get
Yeah.
the great shows, and that's
Yeah, you
really
can tell by looking at the cities down the road. That's really big.
we wouldn't be able to hold the the time that we need to hold this in one location here unless we did the techs. And so part of getting the great shows is
Yeah,
the fact
yeah.
that we're able to tech them, and we
Awesome.
get great actors too. I mean, come on, Sunset Boulevard,
Yeah,
right here.
Yeah. Well, Sean, it's a pleasure having you in here. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
And we're excited. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Go to BroadwayUtica.com.
Yes, BroadwayUtica.com for tickets. We are the exclusive seller of all Broadway
All right.
show tickets for Mohawk Valley, or 724-7196.